Print lines will absolutely ruin one of your RC bodies if you don't take care of them in this early stage. Today, I'm going to share with you my process of how I get rid of print lines and make the body fully ready for paint to get the best possible results. And that actually starts with this glazing and spot putty. So I'll hit it with a rough sand to begin with to knock down some of those print lines. Then I'll hit it with a layer of this. You can also actually essentially water this down with nail polish remover and get a lot more like spread out of it. Once you go ahead and paint a layer of this one, you're going to take one of these sanding blocks. I found that these work really good for me. And once that spot putty has dried, you're going to take one of these and just sand down every area you have. So as you can see on the side here, it's raised up. This spot putty has pretty much stayed up. Once you sand it, it's nice and smooth, and you're pretty much going to repeat that over and over and over until you can't really tell that there's print lines anymore. Now you're not done there. What I like to do after that is then hit it with a layer of high fill primer, especially like a sandable one. There's a ton of options out there. Some of them gunk up the sandpaper, but I like to use ones that don't really do that as much. It makes your sandpaper go a lot further. And then once that's there, sand it down and make sure all the imperfections are out of it. Now, pretty much your paint's going to end up exactly how your prep work did. And then I also like to use this special paint that matches actual Jeeps. So you can actually buy paint from Mopar in a spray paint can. And this one, for example, is a perfect match to my JKU. You can get it in basically any color that Jeep has really ever made. For example, I've got a project for the WJ coming up that I'm working on. We've got this blue paint somewhere, and we'll be painting it to match as well. This stuff's like $20 a can, and it works amazingly. Then once you spray that down, I'm obviously not at that point yet. I still got a lot more sanding to do. Once you spray that, I like to hit it with a 2K clear, pretty much true automotive grade paint, and that gives you a really, really good finish. It's a lot stronger.